Hi guys, in this video, we will be sharing with you realistic ways to make money. If you have other recommendations, please let us know in the comments below. If the money-making methods we mention are not available in your country, you can find similar ones. Number 19 is collect and sell scrap metal, paper, and plastics. Metal, plastic, and paper scraps can generate income from recyclers. Homeowners who are too busy to go through the hassle of removing their old appliances sometimes request that someone else do it for them. They probably don't have time to do it. You can buy their unwanted appliances, paper, and scrap metal. Locate scrap metal owners if you have access to a truck or trailer. See if the scrap vendors actually pay for the scrap first. As soon as the pickup is complete, take the scrap metal, paper, and plastics to the local scrap vendors. Number 18 is sell food waste. Millions of tons of food are wasted every year. Not in its optimum condition, such as when it's over its expiration date or has minor imperfections like a stain or is the incorrect size. You may save this food from going to waste and sell it for a profit. Consider food grown on a farm. Even if they are completely edible, farmers often aren't able to sell their less than appetizing produce in supermarkets. Many people waste perfectly edible food like this. Inquire about their wonky vegetables, you may provide them at a discount to locals. Farmers at a farmer's market can do this themselves, but you can offer your services in exchange for a discounted purchase price. Farmers can save time by not having to personally transport their goods to market and instead devote that time to crop production. Making money on the side like this is a good plan for everyone involved. You're helping the planet while helping yourself by making money off of edible waste. Rather than being wasted in a landfill, the food is recycled and consumed. Number 17 is become a mystery shopper. It's a good idea to get paid to shop if you enjoy the experience. Mystery shoppers are employed to provide feedback on their in-store experiences. Whenever there is a problem or a complaint regarding the store, they are summoned in. As a result, your responsibilities may range from photographing the storefront to making a specific purchase and documenting the entire shopping experience. What you're required to do will determine how much you're paid for each assignment. You can make some money while completing routine tasks like these. You can earn money by making purchases or eating out. Do a web search for mystery shoppers plus your country to learn more about local opportunities in your area. But, there are fraudsters pretending to be mystery shoppers. Getting involved in mystery shopping shouldn't cost anything. Bear in mind that it is common for travel expenses to be your responsibility. Number 16 is sell your stuff. Selling your unused possessions is a simple approach to generating some additional income. Make sure the products you sell through this method have real worth to people in the present. Most people's minds go straight to selling things like old CDs and DVDs. Most people, however, have no interest in purchasing such items. This is 2022, do you still intend to purchase a compact disc? Don't bother attempting to sell it because it's not going to go anywhere. Electronics, furniture, toys, and handmade goods are good places to start when clearing out your home. There is no reason why you can't sell the same things on Amazon, Shopee, Lazada, Facebook Marketplace, Carousel, and even your own website. In order to increase the likelihood of selling your products, you should consider using multiple sales channels. Do you want to impress the buyer right away? Don't forget to upload some good pictures of the products you're selling. You can either hire a professional photographer to take pictures of your products, or you can enroll in a photography class to learn how to do it yourself. Number 15 is sell your clothes. Perhaps you have a closet full of clothes you haven't worn in over a year and have no plans to wear again. Why not turn them into cash instead of letting them take up valuable closet space? There are a number of online marketplaces where you may sell your gently used clothing, accessories, and footwear. Online marketplaces such as Poshmark, Shopee, Lazada, Refashioner, Carousel, The RealReal, eBay, ThreadUp, the Facebook Marketplace, and Tradesy allow you to sell your gently used clothing items for cash. Making money online is possible if you are willing to sell on multiple marketplaces. You can identify local buyers and sellers through Facebook's buy and sell groups and then meet up with them in person to do the deal. In my experience, these groups are a great resource for making sales. Number 14 is become an extreme couponer. Coupons might help you save money in times of financial need. Furthermore, coupon sharing can be a lucrative source of internet income. As an illustration, Coupon Chief has a pays-to-share program where users get a cut of the revenue generated by coupons they promote. Coupons that haven't already been distributed should be added. In exchange, you'll receive a fee of 3% on all sales. It's quite similar to affiliate marketing, in which you promote a product in exchange for a cut of the profits made by customers who click via your link. It's a fact that coupon organizations routinely pay their affiliates, making this method of making money online a reliable one. As of now, Coupon Chief has paid out over $1 million in commissions to its customers. Number 13 is teach online classes. You can supplement an existing product-based business by teaching an online course based on your expertise in the field. Making money might be as easy as teaching classes in a subject you're passionate about. How do you plan to keep the conversation going for hours? On what topics do your loved ones frequently seek your counsel? We may assume that the solutions will make for an excellent discussion in class. Keep in mind, though, that the people who buy your online course will determine how successful it is. Before devoting time to creating a course, you should determine if there is a significant demand for it because certain niches are not as lucrative as others. If you want to succeed, you need to find an audience willing to pay you. People who are willing to put time and money into the courses that are useful. The next step is to map out the flow of your journey. Determine the range of your subject matter, then fill in each section with relevant material. It could be a single lecture packaged as a course, or it could be a collection of lectures and readings on the same topic. Shopify, Udemy, Teachable, Skillshare, and LinkedIn Learning are just a few of the hosting and distribution platforms that enable creators to earn money from their courses. Number 12 is do translation work. Due to the relatively low saturation level of the translation market, competition is quite low. To make the most of this chance, you should be able to communicate well in at least 2 languages. You may be able to make some extra cash by offering your services as a translator if you speak more than 1 language fluently or if you studied a widely spoken language in college. Evidence of your translation skills is required. Make sure that your portfolio or resume highlights your language degrees and/or text translation experience. The vast majority of employers today administer translation exams, and you are strictly forbidden from using any kind of translation software in order to do well on the exam. Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour, Gango, Pro Translating, Translators Base, and so on are all good places to look for online translating jobs. Number 11 is become a virtual assistant, VA. A virtual assistant, VA, is an online assistant who provides administrative support to businesses and people over the internet and, in some cases, the phone. To work as a virtual assistant, you don't need to have any sort of official education or training. However, you'll need a certain set of skills if you want to work as a virtual assistant. As a virtual assistant, you get to cater your services to your client's specific needs and interests. However, if you want to make it as a virtual assistant, VA, it is essential that you excel at the services you provide. Number 10 is become a product tester. Brands want to know what consumers think of the newest products they are making before sending them to stores, which is why they pay people like you to test these products. If consumers provide feedback throughout the creation of a new product for a given brand, the company can make necessary adjustments before investing too much time or money in the product's launch. You can earn money by providing feedback on items by signing up with companies like HomeScan, Pinecone Research, American Consumer Opinion, McCormick & Company Incorporated, Beta Testing, and She Speaks. Each site will have you complete a brief form with some basic demographic information so that businesses may find the right things for you to evaluate. How much money you can make as a product tester depends on how many and what kinds of programs you enroll in. To maximize your earning potential from product testing, sign up for as many programs as possible. Number 9 is rent out a room in your home. Do you have a spare bedroom that never gets used? You should think about using Airbnb to rent out your spare room. Renting out a room might be a good way for singles to make ends meet. They don't mind sharing their home because they just want a place to sleep. A few $100 a month can be made by renting out a spare bedroom. Always use caution while accepting new customers. Another option is to rely on referrals from other people in the area before deciding on a tenant. If you have bad tenants, you could lose money very rapidly. They will also check how stressed you are. Number 8 is complete online surveys. Companies can learn how to better meet the needs of their customers and meet their interests by collecting and analyzing customer feedback. Companies often use paid surveys as a means of gathering consumer feedback. These surveys can be taken completely online and at your leisure. Paid surveys can be found on sites like Swagbucks, Branded Surveys, Swagbucks, MyPoints, Talyana, YouGov, and LifePoints. Gift cards and PayPal are the most common methods of payout for work done. For Malaysians, the good options are Mobrog, Valued Opinions, SurveyTime, Triaba, YouGov, and Surveya Malaysia. Number 7 is become a proofreader. If you need to make some quick money, becoming an online proofreader is a great option. An integral aspect of the writing process is proofreading. It's convenient for a mom who stays at home because she can work whenever she wants. You may be competent to proofread text by the hour if you have a passion for writing and reading. Begin by signing up for a freelancing platform such as Upwork in order to discover proofreading gigs in your spare time. You can work whenever you want for whatever rate you want per hour. Someone else could benefit from your knowledge and abilities by adding to their CV or enhancing an academic paper. Number 6 is start a garden and sell the produce. Making money from your garden is a feasible option, and there are a lot of methods to do it. No matter what kind of gardening you're interested in, you have a ton of alternatives, from selling products grown in your garden to consulting on gardening projects. Vegetables that are in high demand in your area tend to fetch the highest prices when sold. Microgreens and salad greens are two of the most profitable and simple crops to cultivate. But if you go to farmers markets or restaurants, you can figure out where the need is low and fill it. Number 5 is rent ad space on your car. Have you ever noticed the vehicles going around town that are covered in advertisements? Friends, you just made some passive revenue. Ads on your automobile are placed by companies like Carvertise. After they have placed the adverts on your car, you continue with your normal driving routine. You can increase your earnings by increasing your mileage. Number 4 is monetize your car with ridesharing. You may make some extra money on the side by driving for Uber, Grab, or Gojek or by doing delivery work. However, even if you don't, you can still use your motorbike to transport groceries and other necessities. If you're an Uber driver interested in maximizing your earnings, Free Car Media can help you transform your car into a mobile billboard. To advertise their product or service, the company will wrap your car with removable vinyl. Passengers may be interested in hearing about your side company if you own one. Of course, that's not to say that everyone will. A passenger can look through your wares for sale under the driver's seat if they show an interest. Customers who don't have cash on hand can still be asked to tip via Uber's in-app tipping feature. Number 3 is watch videos. If making movies sounds like a lot of effort to you, then getting paid to watch videos online has to be one of the simplest methods to get money. However, this is typically not a reliable source of full-time income. If you're dedicated to watching commercials, you may make $100 per month or more, and if you conduct legitimate surveys for cash, you can make much more. Many people who earn money through watching films, however, only do so to supplement their weekly budget. These sites typically provide members with points that may be redeemed for merchandise or transferred to a prepaid debit card. The cost per hour could be around $5 depending on the platform used. Top sites include My Points, We Are 8, Nielsen, Grab Points, Swagbucks, Cash Kick, Inbox Pounds, Earnably, iRezoo, Creations Rewards, AdWallet, and Fusion Cash. You'll get paid to passively watch the content like advertisements and films made with virality in mind. Number 2 is get a part-time job. Some people are forced to take on part-time employment because they have exhausted all other options for quickly amassing financial security and have failed to see any tangible results for their efforts. Indeed, JobStreet, Makerja, Rice Bowl, or a niche job board in your field are all good places to look for part-time work. Paying money up ahead to use some employment sites is a reality. Just make sure you know what you're getting into. You should have no trouble discovering appropriate roles to apply for because most sites allow you to filter for part-time and contract-based work. Today, it's easier than ever to make a living wage without committing to a 40-hour workweek because of the proliferation of part-time job opportunities. Number 1 is freelancing. Making money online is simple if you work from home instead of at your regular 9 to 5. You can discover clients online who are eager to pay you to apply your skills in a variety of fields, including writing, video editing, administrative assistance, podcasting, data entry, graphic design, programming, web design, etc. Freelancers can choose from a seemingly endless number of online job boards. Freelancing writers, for instance, can search for work not only on websites dedicated to posting writing gigs, but also on more general freelance marketplaces like Fiverr, Freelancer, Upwork, and so on. If you're unable to discover a direct use for your expertise, you can always look for ways to make money off of other skills you already possess. Building a solid portfolio is the first step in making money as a freelancer online. This may require you to start by working for free for some respectable mid-range brands. With a solid portfolio under your belt, you can start pitching your services to corporate clients and upping your online income. As a reminder, freelancing is a numbers game. The more targeted your emails and applications are, the better your chances of getting a response. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, remember to help us to like and share. If you have yet to subscribe to our channel, remember to click on the subscribe button. And most importantly, hit on the bell icon, so that you will be able to receive notification when we launch a new video. See you in the next video.